Good Friday morning, everybody. How's everybody's morning going so far? Hope everybody's off to a wonderful start to their day. And cheers, everybody. Good morning, Amber. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful Friday morning. Good morning, Deb. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Brother Scott. How are you, man? I hope you are having a dope Friday morning. Good morning, Boxman. How are you, bro? I hope you are having a wonderful Friday morning. Good morning, Mama Roo. How is you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Ma. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Kay. How are you, dear? I hope you are having a wonderful Friday morning. Good morning, Kimmy. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful Saturday morning. Good morning, Brittany. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. You and Jennifer are off to a good start to the day. Good morning, CJ. How are you? Hope you are having a wonderful Friday morning. Good morning, Chris. How are you, brother? I hope you are having a dope Friday morning. And let's wake and bake, everybody. Cheers. Cheers.
fall washes away the memories in binary. Salvation bathes us in its glow. We look up to the sky and dream of Neo Tokyo. Take flight, dreams begin to reignite. So clear, so bright, we're glowing in the dead of night. Plug in, online, the data streaming in our minds. Circuits, things right, we dream of Neo Tokyo tonight.
Absolutely, Chris. I love synthwave music. It's so much fun. Good morning, Ash. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful Friday morning. All right, if you have not got your Getting Stoned ordered in, please do. We got Amber with Getting, Deb with Stoned, Scott with Again, Boxman with, Mama Roo with My, Ma with Only, and Kay with Friends. What has everybody got going on for their Friday? We got the Friday Night Lights show tonight. Some good football games yesterday. I definitely didn't expect the Bengals to win, that's for sure. But hey, good Thanksgiving Day yesterday. I don't know, just kind of chilled and ate some food and hung and watched some football, took some naps, got pretty baked. Morgan played yesterday, probably more than she should have, and ate probably more than she should have, but it's all right. She's passed out over there now. We got the Nose Dab Mafia Basement Brawl tonight. It is the Gold Nux match tonight. Don't miss out. It's been a pretty dope morning, I guess. I don't know. I have no complaints. Beautiful sunrise out the window. We are watching the sunrise in Vancouver this morning. This is not live, by the way. We'll see. We got some This Day in History coming up this morning. We got our morning speaker this morning, but nothing too crazy. The Cove YouTube page is definitely in trouble right now, so we are streaming to my bitch ass YouTube. So the shows will be on my Garrett Beaner YouTube for the next foreseeable time being. I got you. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is the first Thanksgiving I've had with my parents in years. Absolutely, man. Without Morgan, all you dope folk. 3 minutes out. What is everybody smoking on this morning? I'm still smoking on the Black Runts and the Gushers vape. Other than that, it's going to be a pretty dope day. Had a few things to work on around here, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, we just did a real simple turkey, mashed potatoes, and gravy and shit yesterday. Nothing too wild. I saw somebody made ribs yesterday. That was fucking genius. I don't know who had that idea, but I approve so much. Why don't we do ribs for Thanksgiving? That's crazy to me. But I hope everybody had wonderful meals and days yesterday and hung out. It would have been Wednesday, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it was Wednesday. But yeah, when we played, if you want to play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. YouTube didn't like that at all. So we can't stream on the Cove YouTube page for the next, 12 days, I think it is now. So we're just gonna hang out on my YouTube. Amber, are you still rocking with us? Do you want to drop the word getting? We'll get saved for our getting stoned words. We are 1 minute out, everybody. Sure that you are waking up and coffeeing up and grinding up. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I made brisket? Hell yeah. Amber. Hey, thank you, Amber. I appreciate you. And with my all right. Happy 420, everybody. Cheers. You're good, Amber. No worries. You're good. Happy 420.
Smoke weed every day.
Cheers, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday morning. Does anybody have anything cool planned for today? What's the... No, that's the answer I was looking for. I don't got shit going on. Just kind of hang out. I'm fairly caught up on show stuff already, so I'll take it. I'm just kind of try to keep that. I don't know. We got end of the month, beginning of the month coming up here, and been getting the Christmas intro worked on. That's pretty much almost done. I just got to finish up a couple things. A big fair warning to everybody in December. We play like 90% Christmas music. So I'm so sorry. That will be starting on Monday. So, I don't mind Christmas music. There was a time I hated Christmas with a passion. And been getting better about getting out of that mindset and getting back to enjoying the holidays. I used to love Christmas, and then life happened. And I was fucking bah humbugging this bitch. I fucking what? And then I'm good. But we are. Oh, it's at 12. It just feels like there's no feels. It's just 12. But high at 24 today. Chance of snow. Just saw it. Oh. Fuck it, I'll just cheat it then. Wrong button. Oops. There we go. For real, absolutely, Chris. I was, yep. Holidays are just another days, in my opinion. But it makes a big difference having, in my opinion, I don't know, I think that like having kids and significant others and family and shit like that definitely makes the holidays different. I'll say that, that's for sure. But let's play some tunes. We got some This Day in History coming up. We'll play a couple songs and dive on in. Cheers, everybody.
It's a beautiful morning. I think I'll go outside for a while and just smile. Just taking some clean, fresh air for get inside. If the weather's fine and you got the time, it's your chance to wake up and plan another brand new day. Either way, it's a beautiful morning. Each bird keeps singing his own song. So long, I've got to be on my way now. No fun just hanging around. I got to cover ground, you couldn't keep me down. It just ain't no good if the sun shines and you're still inside. Still inside. Still We'll be children with robins and flowers. Sunshine caresses each new waking hour. Seems to me that people keep seeing more and more each day. Gotta say, lead the way. It's okay. Gotta say, it's okay. All right. No New Year's Day to celebrate. No chocolate covered candy hearts to give away. No first of spring, no song to sing. In fact, here's just another ordinary day. No April rain, no flowers bloom, no wedding Saturday within the month of June. But what it is something true, made up of these three words that I must say to you. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. No summer's high, no warm July, no harvest moon to light one tender August night. No autumn breeze, no falling leaves, not even time for birds to fly to southern sky. No Libra sun, no Halloween, no giving thanks to all the Christmas joy you bring. But what it is, so oh so new, to fill your heart like no three words could ever do. I just
Good morning, Mindy. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful Friday morning. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. So it is Black Friday day today. I guess that's what they say. And so Kraft macaroni and cheese. Okay, you're commenting about that macaroni. And who the fuck takes out the liner? Jesus Christ. All right. Kraft mac and cheese has a 65-inch TV box full of mac and cheese for sale right now. Well, I don't know how many they have, but
is offering a very unique Black Friday deal. The company.
Well, that didn't fucking work at all. There we go.
Kraft is offering a very unique Black Friday deal. The company is selling its first ever 65-inch flat screen TV Mac box. It's packaged with 65 boxes of course, mac and cheese. It costs just under $20 and is only available on Walmart.com on Black Friday.
All right, what? We're going to Walmart.com. Get me the fuck off this big screen. Thank you. We're going to Walmart.com. There's no way they still got some of these left. Kraft 65-inch box. Well, that's not what I want at all. Hey, good morning, Roy. How are you, man? Hope you're having a wonderful morning, brother. We're just hanging out. We're at Walmart.com now trying to find this fucking mac and cheese TV box deal. They don't have it. This is a lie. This is a fib. Oh my goodness. Those are really good. The deluxe. Well, I feel gypped. Can I get mac and cheese? Like a fuck ton of it? For $20? That's a really good deal. Okay, well. All right. I know, right? I'm going to do more research. We're going to find that motherfucker. All right. We'll play one more song. We'll play some commercials, and then we'll play one more song, and then we'll dive into some of this day in history with the Vicki Bowers of them all. I usually say cheers when I hit the play button for the song, but I'm not. It's a commercial, so here we go.
Ready to crank it up? Want to hear the real stories behind the best artists and musicians? It's time to plug into Sound Injection, the show that gets raw and real. They bring interviews with the hottest musicians, artists, and creatives in the game. Live, unfiltered, and full of fire. Watch them on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Instagram, with multiple shows a week. They've got the best hosts in the biz, bringing you the inside scoop you won't find anywhere else. Don't miss out. Sound Injection is the go-to for music, passion, and raw talent since 2024. Tune in every week and get hooked on what they've got going on.
Okay, I found the link to the mac and cheese box, but it brings up a bunch of, it says we couldn't find this page. So I'm wondering if it is the fact of my Walmart location. So if you're interested, maybe the store that I don't know, but it says it's a bunch of bullshit to me. I just get a fucking caution sign and it says nothing. Nothing. I mean, they're probably all fucking sold out already. Wouldn't surprise me. It's Black Friday.
All right, settle in because things are about to get mad. Every other Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, Magic and the crew are diving deep into the cinematic universe. We're talking everything from those wild cult classics to the biggest action blockbusters, psychological thrillers, laugh-out-loud comedies. We're giving you the real talk, raw unfiltered, and always entertaining. Get ready for some serious laughs, some seriously heated debates, and yeah, we're probably gonna drop some spoilers. If you live for movies and want a crew that just tells it like it is, then trust me, this is your hangout. So don't miss out. Join us for Magic's Mad Movie Monday, every other Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, streaming live on Mad Productions and Sir Cough Salat's pages. Magic's Mad Movie Monday, because honestly, every movie deserves a little magic.
Yeah, I feel like we were gypped. I feel like that was an advertising stunt. I think selling 65 boxes of mac and cheese for $20. That is a losing business decision. Seriously.
I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I'm stronger, can such a pretty show to steal your heart away. But backstage, back on earth again, the dressing rooms are great. But come on strong, and it ain't too long for to make you feel the man. But love is blind, and you soon will find you're just a boy again. When you want her lips, you get her cheek, it makes you wonder where you are. And if you want some more, and she's fast asleep, then she's twinkling with the stars. So poor young grandson, there's nothing I can say. You'll have to learn just like me, and that's the hardest way. Ooh la la, ooh la la, la la, yeah. I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I'm stronger.
Yeah, I get the same thing. So we must have got gypped on the big crap box. Bastards. Right, I do agree, Chris. The Spyro mac and cheese was superior. That's crazy. All right, Vicki B, what do you got for us today, dear?
Welcome back. While I'm taking a few easy days for Thanksgiving, I know that curiosity never sleeps, so I've slicked up this episode for you from a previous year. I'll make sure to add a quote at the end, and I hope you enjoy it. So grab your favorite cuppa, settle in, and let's check it out. Hi there, and welcome to This Day in History for November 28th. November 28th is the 332nd day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 333rd in leap years, with 33 days remaining to the end of the year. That's a lot of threes, isn't it? Today's word is sabotage. Sabotage can be a noun or a verb. As a noun, the word sabotage originally appeared in French, where it meant the destruction of an employer's property, such as tools or materials, or the hindering of manufacturing by discontented workers. It's named after wooden shoes called sabot, and it's said that workers would toss them into the equipment, into the machinery, to disrupt their ability to work. There's some discussion as to whether this is literally how the word got its origin, from wooden shoes being thrown into machinery to disrupt production, but sabotage is often thought of as some sort of physical damage that impairs or disrupts the ability of work to be completed properly. Originally a word used to describe a practice as an alternative to striking, it didn't take long for the words to be used in other fields, such as a destructive or obstructive action carried on by a civilian or enemy agent to hinder a nation's war effort, for example, or an act or process tending to hamper or hurt, or deliberate subversion. As a verb, sabotage means to practice sabotage upon. As I mentioned already, the word sabotage comes to us from French. First known use of the word sabotage is in the early 1900s. Sabotage. The word sabotage. And with that, it was on November 28th in the year 1520 when Ferdinand Magellan reached the Pacific Ocean, after having navigated through the treacherous waters that now bear his name, the Strait of Magellan. This is the birthday of English writer and preacher best known for his allegorical work, The Pilgrim's Progress. Allegorical, that's a big word. What does that mean? Allegorical is an adjective that means in the manner of an allegory, and an allegory is a narrative or visual work in which a character, place, or event is shown in such a manner as to represent a meaning with moral or political significance. John Bunyan was an ordinary fun-loving kid in the 1600s, served a rotation in the military, got married after his military service, and he was moved by his wife's piety, and his thoughts and motivations became more puritanical. He joined a study group called the Bedford Free Church, or Bedford Meeting, which was a nonconformist religious group, and I guess they liked him because they encouraged him to preach. Unfortunately, the governmental conditions and allowance of religious tolerance changed in the 1660s. Relying on an old law, the Religion Act of 1592, in which it was an offense to attend a religious gathering other than at the parish church with more than 5 people outside their family, John Bunyan was arrested. Crazy times. I suspect all this business could have played into the concept of freedom of religion in the forming of the United States Constitution later on. A condition of release for John Bunyan was that he promised not to preach and promised to attend services at the parish church. He wasn't willing to make those promises. He stuck to his convictions and ended up spending 12 years in prison. While in prison, he wrote what would become the book The Pilgrim's Progress, which was published in 1678 and became immediately popular. John Bunyan also wrote some 60 other works, most of which were expanded sermons, and he died in 1688 at the age of 59. John Bunyan. The Kingdom of Hawaii was officially recognized by the United Kingdom and France as an independent nation on November 28, 1843. The Grand Ole Opry began broadcasting in Nashville, Tennessee as the WSM Barn Dance on November 28, 1925. This is the birthday of American songwriter and producer and founder of Motown Records, Berry Gordy, born November 28, 1929. He's written or co-written dozens of hits over the years, and worked with such greats as the Supremes, Marvin Gaye, the Temptations, Stevie Wonder, and Jackson 5, just to name a few. Berry Gordy. Today's song is Money, That's What I Want, written by Berry Gordy and Janie Bradford. Money, That's What I Want was first released in 1959 by an artist named Barrett Strong on the Tamlot label, and was the first hit record for Berry Gordy's Motown enterprise. I know there are at least a half a dozen releases of this song by various artists over the years, including a version by the Beatles in the mid-60s and a version by an experimental new wave band called the Flying Lizards in the late 1970s. I'll include links to some of those versions for you in case you'd like to check them out, contrast and compare. Same words, different feel. Money, That's What I Want, written by Berry Gordy and Janie Bradford. How about that? Still in a theme of gratitude, today's quote is one from the writer G.K. Chesterton, and it is, "When it comes to life, the critical thing is whether you take things for granted or take them with gratitude." G.K. Chesterton. Alrighty, y'all, take care. Be good to each other. I'll see you next time. And a hearty and grateful shout out to these lovely folks who've bought me a coffee. Thank you so much. And if you'd like to add your name to that list, there is a link in the description where you too can buy me a coffee. Alrighty. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlists in the description. You can find me on BitChute, Facebook, Odyssey, Rumble, YouTube, and X, as well as on a blog page called No Really. No Really. No Really. Consider following my Day in History page on Facebook if you're on Facebook. I also have a Patreon account now, or you can buy me a coffee. All those links are in the description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.
Much love, Vicki B. Thank you so much for this day in history every day. We super duper appreciate you. If you are not following Vicki Bowers on all platforms, please make sure that you are. She is such a dope soul, and buy her a coffee. She likes coffee. You can do different increments, and it helps out. It all adds up. Good morning, Double Dice B. Rad. How are you, man? Hope you're having a wonderful morning. So I went with the Barrett Strong version of Money. That's what I want. Song of the day. Here we go. Cheers, cheers, everybody.
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. I need fun. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Your love give me such a thrill, but your love don't pay my bills. I need fun. That's what I want. want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Money. Lots of money. Whole lot of money. Give me money. Lots of money. All those leaves green. Yeah, that's right, baby. That's what I mean. Give me money.
That's a great song. Hey, good catch, Kay. Absolutely. All right, let's. All right, here we go. Well, watch out. That's a bad idea. These guys are fucking funny.
What you doing?
Just waiting on my date.
Nice.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just Jessica.
What?
Yeah, I'm Jessica.
You're Jessica?
Yeah, I catfished you.
What?
Yeah, I catfished you. Just something I do. You were expecting that really hot girl. I'm just not that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's kind of fucked up, right?
Yeah, no fucking shit.
Technically, I did give you a heads up. Told you all a little different from my photos.
You said you changed your hair.
No, that is true. I did get a haircut right before coming here.
You're a fucking dude.
Look, I know you're mad, but are you really gonna leave?
Yeah.
We're already here. Might as well. We're just gonna do
We're not.
this.
Don't say. Don't say we're probably doing it. We're not
Probably
fucking
gonna end
doing
up-
it.
I mean,
okay?
did you already get us drinks or what?
Yeah, and I got you one too.
Why waste some money? You know.
Fuck!
I mean, let's at least finish this one drink. See if this goes somewhere.
It's not going anywhere.
You don't know.
Nah.
You don't know that.
Why do you catfish people? Why are you so
I
shameless
just don't
about
think
it?
people are gonna appreciate the type of girl I am.
You're not a girl.
How do you know?
Are you a girl?
No. You know, I'm allowed to be a little mad at you too.
What? Why?
Cause you look exactly like your picture.
That's the whole idea.
I just thought maybe there's a chance that you're a girl. Maybe there's a chance that I'm a guy. Maybe there's a chance that
What?
we're just two catfishers sitting
Why
at a bar
would I be
having,
doing the same
having
thing?
a great time with each other. Wouldn't that be a great love story? Just two catfishes sitting in a pond.
Two catfishes? Are you fucking
love.
serious?
Why isn't Hollywood
You gotta be kidding me, man.
greenlit that movie yet? Maybe just two catfishers having a falling in love at the bar. Two of them. Wouldn't that be a great love story? Just two catfishes sitting in a pond. Love. Why hasn't Hollywood greenlit that movie yet?
What?
Those guys look so fucking funny. Two catfishes sitting in pond. All right, we'll play another commercial and then we'll play some tunes and see what we're off our morning. Well, let's go with. All right. Oh, here we go.
You know, I was scrolling through Facebook again, and I just wish there was a channel that actually gets it. Something cannabis friendly, where we don't have to worry about being censored or judged.
Wait, you haven't heard about Cove-TV yet? Melody, this is exactly what you're describing. It's a whole broadcast network built for our community.
Cove-TV? What is it, like a streaming service?
It's more than that. It's a live broadcast network with shows running all day, every day. They start with this amazing morning show that's perfect for waking and baking. Then in the afternoon, they have these fun interactive games where you can actually participate.
Interactive games? That sounds cool. What about evenings? I'm usually relaxing then.
The night shows are fantastic, really interesting games and shows. And the best part? It's all authentic. No corporate nonsense, just real people having real conversations. 7 days a week, multiple shows daily.
That sounds exactly what I've been looking for. A place where we can just be ourselves without any filters.
Exactly. It's all about community. You should check it out. Cove-TV is where our culture thrives.
Cove-TV, your cannabis-friendly broadcast network.
Waiting for the break of day, searching for something to say, flashing lights against the sky, giving up, I close my eyes, sitting cross-legged on the floor.
You know, my dog Max just isn't excited by his treats anymore. I wish I found something truly special for him.
I know exactly what you mean. My Luna was the same until K9's Kitchen. Their #1 ingredient is always love.
K9's Kitchen? What makes them so different?
Homemade with care, compassion, creativity. Expect crunchy bites, soft chews, all natural goodness. Plus, recipes for calming, shiny coats, or delicious snacks.
Handcrafted with my pet's well-being in mind? That's a name I can trust.
Yes, Kay's love for animals truly shows. Wholesome, heartfelt, handmade. That's their promise.
Max deserves treats made with that kind of love.
To order or learn more, contact Kay or the Cove Crew today. K9's Kitchen, where love is always the first ingredient.
Welcome to Mama Bean's Stitch and Stone, where art, heart, and craftsmanship come together in every creation. This is more than a business, it's a labor of love, where every piece carries the warmth of human touch and the beauty of handcrafted excellence. At Mama Bean's Stitch and Stone, you'll discover timeless artistry in every stitch, stone, and sign. Each creation is crafted with meticulous precision and boundless creativity, transforming ordinary materials into extraordinary keepsakes that tell your unique story. As a mother, grandmother, and artist, she approaches each project with a unique blend of technical mastery and emotional depth, ensuring every piece becomes a cherished heirloom that speaks directly to the heart. Whether you're commemorating a milestone, decorating your home, or giving a gift that truly matters, Mama Bean's Stitch and Stone will work closely with you to bring your vision to life with the care and dedication that has made us a beloved part of our community. Mama Bean's Stitch and Stone, where every stitch tells a story, every stone holds a memory, and every sign marks a moment worth celebrating.
Good morning, Sandra. How are you? Hope you are having a wonderful Friday morning. We're just kind of hanging out, playing some tunes. She really does. Cheers, cheers, everybody.
Already past did before, told you how I used to be. Would you go along with someone like me? If you knew my story word for word, had all of my history, would you go along with someone like me?
I did before and had my share. It didn't lead nowhere. I would go along with someone like you. It doesn't matter what you did, who you were hanging with. We could stick around and see this night through. And we don't care about the young folks talking about the outside. And we don't care about the old folks talking about the old style too. And we don't care about the wrong folks talking about our own style. All we care about is talking, talking over me and you. Usually when things has gone this far, people tend to disappear. No one will surprise me unless you do.
I can tell there's something going on. Ours seems to disappear. Everyone is leaving, I'm still with you. It doesn't matter what we do, where we are going to. We can stick around and see this night through. And we don't care about the young folks talking about the outside. And we don't care about the old folks talking about the old style too. And we don't care about our own folks talking about our own style. All we care about is talking, talking only me and you. And we don't care about the young folks talking about the outside. And we don't care about the old folks talking about the old style too. And we don't care about our own folks talking about our own style. All we care about is talking, talking only me and you. Talking only me and you. Talking only me and you.
Hey, have you been watching the Cove-TV morning show lately?
Oh my gosh, yes. I've been loving it. What do you think about it?
I think it's amazing. The energy is just so positive, and I love how Beanz mixes up the music. You never know what you're gonna get.
Right? It's not just about the music, though. It's the whole vibe. You grab your coffee, maybe roll one up, and you've got inspiring speakers, motivation, Vicki Bowers with This Day in History.
And watching the sunrise together, it's honestly become my favorite morning ritual. Laughter, love, and positivity every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern.
Exactly! It's a perfect cannabis-friendly way to wake, bake, and start your day right. Only on Cove-TV.
Looking for something truly special? At Crafty Creations, every item is handmade with love. From cozy custom accessories to fun pet toys, Mama Roo's got you covered. Mama Roo specializes in custom crochet. Soft custom pieces, stylish clothing, playful pet toys your furry friend will adore, and even unique bong cozies for safe, stylish storage. Every piece uses high-quality materials, ensuring comfort and creativity. Want a custom crochet piece for yourself, your pet, or your home? Mama Roo can make it happen with care, creativity, and a whole lot of love. Reach out today and create something beautiful. Visit Crafty Creations by reaching out to Mama Roo, or connect on social media to place your order by reaching out to anyone on the Cove Crew. Give the gift of handmade, heartfelt creations, perfect for yourself or a loved one.
That's a fucking mean whistle, bro. That song between the bongos and the whistle, that song is ridiculous. I can hear the first 0.7 seconds of that song and be like, that's Young Folks. Yes, I am going to get a. Some people would say that Frank Sinatra was this, but a draft dodger. Haha, history. Psh, snuck that one in there. So kind of funny side note on that. There was a article that had talked about how like Frank Sinatra was so popular and like all the girls loved him, and then the U.S. Army magazine, I can't remember, Stars and Stripes magazine, I think it was, had an article about, well, rats make girls scream too. I don't know, it's fucking funny. I hope everybody's enjoying the tunes this morning. We do have our morning speaker coming up. Happy 421. Cheers.
We've been down before, we know what it's like. We'll make it through the storm, cause we know how to fight. We're gonna make it, we've never backed down. Whatever happens, we stand in our ground. We're gonna make it, who'd say we can't? Give it all we got and prove that we can. Together we rise with positive minds, nothing but good vibes. This is what it's like to be. Call your friends and let them know. Appreciate the love they show. Together you're unstoppable. What are you waiting for? Call your friends and let them know. Appreciate the love they show. Together you're unstoppable. What are you waiting for? Together, together. Together, together. Together, together. Together, together. I've seen us through the ups, I've seen us through the downs. We've never given up, and we won't give up now. Even when it's tough, nothing can keep us down. I believe in us, we'll turn this around. We're gonna make it, who'd say we can? Give it all we got, and prove that we can. Together we rise, with positive minds, nothing but good vibes. This is what it's like to be. Call your friends and let them know. Appreciate the love they show. Together you're unstoppable. What are you waiting for? Call your friends and let them know. Appreciate the love they show. Together you're unstoppable. What are you waiting for? Together, together. Together, together. Together, together. Together, together. Call your friends and let them know. Appreciate the love they show. Together you're unstoppable. What are you waiting for? Call your friends and let them know. Appreciate the love they show. Together you're unstoppable. What are you waiting for? Call your friends and let them know. Appreciate the love they show. Together you're unstoppable. What are you waiting for? Call your friends and let them know. Appreciate the love they show. Together you're unstoppable. What are you waiting for? Call your friends and let them know. Appreciate the love they show. Together you're unstoppable. What are you waiting for? Call your friends and let them know. Appreciate the create the lovely show together. You're unstoppable. What are you waiting for? Call your friends and let them know.
Good morning, May. I'm doing this. Mhm. She played a lot yesterday. Huh. You're gonna fall. You're going down. What are we gonna do today, y'all? Play ball? We'll play ball. You're ridiculous. I hope everybody's enjoying the music. We'll play one more song and dive into our morning speaker, possibly. Oh, there we go. Cheers.
I can see the stars align, dance around the moon every night, and now my eyes are open wide, and the sky has never looked so bright. Now I don't need to see the road to believe, yeah, 'cause this is where I'm meant to be, I believe. And I feel the magic everywhere. It's all around us, it's in the air. And I see the magic we can share. So much wonder everywhere. And I feel the magic, can you imagine, and I feel the magic, can you imagine, and I feel the magic, it's all around us, and I feel the magic, it's all around us. There's wonder on this winding road in front of me, yeah. 'Cause I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And I feel the magic everywhere. It's all around us, it's in the air. And I see the magic we can share. So much wonder everywhere. And I feel the magic, can you imagine, and I feel the magic, can you imagine, and I feel the magic, it's all around us, and I feel the magic, it's all around us, and I feel the magic, it's all around us.
That is a ridiculous sunrise. I'm glad it's not live and we can always use it again. Shit, we'll watch this exact same sunrise every day for all I mean, I like to switch it up. But we're going to have to start cheat sunrising again because it's getting to be that time of the year where everywhere is shitty and cold and cloudy. So it is what it is. We got all sorts of sunrises we can steal. It's all right. We're going to go with a Dr. K this morning. Dr. K explains. I like the Dr. K explains parts. He's going to be diving into panic attacks. So, I always enjoy the Dr. K. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday morning. Here we go.
How do you handle panic attacks? Number one, pharmacology. So we can use an agent like an SSRI, SNRI. We got to be careful with some of this stuff like venlafaxine, which can, in some patients, make anxiety a little bit worse. But people will say, but Dr. K, if I take the medicine and I stop taking the medicine, will the panic attack return? The answer is probably. But this is where we get to number 2, skills training. This is where things get really fun. So what are the skills that we want to train with panic attacks? The first skill that we want to train is breaking vicious mental cycles, to snap out of it. So here's what happens in a panic attack. I have a thought. And once I have a thought, it activates my sympathetic nervous system, cortisol, adrenaline, noradrenaline. Okay. Now here's the big problem. I have a series of cell clusters along my spine called the sympathetic chain ganglia. So they go all along the spine. My thoughts connect to nerves. Nerves travel down my sympathetic chain ganglia, activate my sympathetic chain ganglia. My heart rate increases, my blood pressure increases. The sympathetic chain ganglia go to these little areas right above my kidneys called my adrenal cortices, where they secrete cortisol and all this kind of stuff. Here's the big problem. All of these are hormones, and hormones are chemical messengers that don't act locally. They travel through the bloodstream and they activate every part of our body, including our brain. And adrenaline does something really scary in the brain. It makes possibilities feel real. It makes potential dangers feel like real dangers. So it also increases the speed of our thoughts. It increases the activation of our emotional centers. So this increases the number of thoughts we have. The more thoughts we have, the more it activates our chain ganglia. The more thoughts we have, more chain ganglia activation. There we have a panic attack. So how do we break this cycle? We break it in the thinking and we break it in the physiology. So if we activate the parasympathetic nervous system through something like a meditation technique, right? Where y'all will see this kind of thing, like, you know, that people used to do in movies where they're breathing into a paper bag. Why are they breathing into a paper bag? Really fascinating. So when your sympathetic nervous system is activated, your respiratory rate increases. I start to hyperventilate. When I hyperventilate, 2 things happen. My O2 increases, but this is more important. My CO2 decreases. This happens way more than O2 increasing. Or O2, really ventilation is more about blowing off CO2. So now my CO2 level is really, really, really low. This can make me feel lightheaded. So when I breathe into a paper bag, I start breathing less oxygen and more CO2. The concentration of air inside the bag is CO2, 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 and then just 1 O2. The more I breathe into it, y'all get that? It's just like I'm exhaling CO2, I'm inhaling O2. Now, this is the really cool thing. As the O2 concentration in the bag decreases, as this goes down, I require deeper breaths. Now I need to breathe more deeply. I don't want to just breathe at the surface. I don't want to just let this stuff come in and out. What I need to do is take a deep breath. I need to inhale everything in the bag to get this O2 that's at the bottom. Does that kind of make sense? Because if I breathe in and out, right, that's going to be right at the surface. At the top of the paper bag is where it's going to be full of CO2. So I need to breathe deeply. Once I breathe deeply, my respiratory rate is now going down. If my respiratory rate goes down, my thinking goes down. The speed of your mind is related to the length of your exhalation. This is what we learned in meditation. Length of exhalation is very, very, very important. Slow exhalation will slow down your mind. So we activate the parasympathetic nervous system through things like breathing techniques. And then if we break the cycle over here, then we can break the cycle on both ends. Now, here's why pharmacology helps with skills training. If you look at studies basically on any illness, what we find is that if you combine psychotherapy with medicine, the effect is symbiotic. So they help each other out. The question is why? So if I have a level 100 panic attack and I have a level 50 skill, this is insufficient. So what happens is if I try to use my skills, it's not enough, right? And then the panic attack blows over my ability to regulate it. So I get GG'd out. The cool thing about the medicine is the medicine brings it down to level 50. And now my skills are enough. So now that the size of the panic has been artificially reduced by the pharmacology, my skills are able to handle it. And then something cool happens. I level up my skill. Each time I use it, I get better. And if I'm successful, then my brain automatically starts doing it more and more and more and more and more, right? So each time I use it, I'm leveling up my skills because this is on board. Then what we can do is remove the medicine. And now, even if I have a level 100 panic attack, my skills have leveled up enough. A really great example of this is ADHD medication. So ADHD medication has a half-life of about, let's say, 24 hours. I mean, it really doesn't have, if you take short-acting like methylphenidate or something, the half-life is like 6 hours. But in about 5 days, all of your ADHD medicine is out of your system and you'll start going through withdrawal. So the effect of the stimulant medication is gone. But if you look at clinical trials, the benefits of ADHD medication last for up to 6 months after you stop taking it. How does that work? Because the medicine is out of your system. And it's because when you use medicine, it allows you to level up your skills.
Hey, y'all, if you're interested in applying some of the principles that we share to actually create change in your life, check out Dr. K's Guide to Mental Health. There are actually two sources for anxiety. One is cognitive and one is physiologic. For the majority of people, reassurance becomes something that you become dependent on. You're not really dealing with the root of the anxiety, and it sort of becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy where the more socially anxious you become, the more awkward you appear, and then it kind of becomes this vicious cycle. So check out the link in the bio and start your journey today.
Then we get to the really fun part. This is the stuff that there is, what's the right word to use here? I think there is promising evidence for. So your experience of a panic attack is not just acute, right? So we talked about this cycle once you start panicking. But if we look at SSRIs, what do SSRIs do? They increase serotonin transmission in your brain. But in my experience as a clinician, there are all kinds of things that you can do to alter the baseline state of your nervous system. So people with anxiety and panic attacks, I assume this one is actually a little bit of a question mark. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't looked at data on this, but I would bet money. This is definitely true for people who have anxiety. They have a baseline nervous system that is wired. Let's say here's the parasympathetic side. Here's the sympathetic side. Most human beings are about here. They live over here. They live in a high alertness state. So small things can tip them over the edge, right? Whereas for a normal person or someone who isn't wired like this, they need a large stressor to tip them over the edge. So we see this because HRV, if y'all remember what HRV is, heart rate variability is low in people with anxiety disorders. So their heart rate is normally around like 90, whereas most people will run around, let's say, 70. And people who have very active parasympathetic nervous systems and have a high amount of heart rate variability, their heart rate will be 40. They'll be bradycardic at baseline. Normally, this is dangerous, but these people are like people like athletes. So their capacity to handle stress is way higher. So you can alter the baseline state of your parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. One of the things that we talk about is diet. Okay, so highly serotonergic diets. So to support the gut bacteria that produce serotonin, okay? So this is, I kid you guys not. There is a bacteria called ruminobacteria. Ruminobacteria. This is the bacteria that makes people ruminate. The level of ruminobacteria in people with anxiety is high. In people without anxiety, ruminobacteria is low. You can also do things like alter your baseline sympathetic, parasympathetic balance. This can be done through exercise, but is better done through mind-body practices. Things like yoga, Tai Chi, and then meditation does this as well. So this goes to this question that somebody else asked. Let me see if I can find it. Do you have patients who have physiologic anxiety, like no thoughts bring on panic? Absolutely. So there's a whole section in Dr. K's Guide to Anxiety where we talk about physiologic anxiety. This is, I think, one of the biggest mistakes that we make. If y'all want to know why mental illness is getting worse, it's because 80% of our mental health professionals have very little to no formal training in physiology. It's not their fault. We made a big mistake many years ago where we separated out the mind from the body. And so as psychiatrists, one of the reasons I love being a psychiatrist is because you get training in the body. And I believed a long time ago, right? This is because I studied like alternative medicine and stuff. I thought that there's like, it's crazy. There's no way that the mind is not connected to the body, because I went to India and, learned all this stuff. And I was like, wow, this is changing people's physiology. There were patients who would come for treatment at some of these ashrams, right? And they would come in with things like panic disorders, generalized anxiety disorder. And from day 1 to day 30, I would see a profound difference in their like anxiety and panic. And I didn't understand those things clinically. It's just, I saw this person, they were like fidgety, they're moving around, they're uncomfortable, they start hyperventilating, they have to step out of the yoga class on day 2. They skip the yoga class in the evening. And then by day 30, they're like chilling, they're happy, they're whatever. I saw profound changes, right? Using things like diet, using things like mind-body practices, meditation. There wasn't so much exercise there. They would mostly do this stuff. Oh, there's one more other thing. One dimension that I forgot. This is where we get fun. So when I think about evidence-based treatment for panic disorder, this is high level of evidence, and then we go all the way down. And some people are going to have issue with this, which is totally fine, to low evidence. This is not technically low evidence. This is probably higher than number 3, but I personally find that your mileage may vary with number 4. And this is the deep psychoanalytic work. So if you look at theories of psychotherapy, they say there's something going on in your unconscious. There's some kind of complex or psychological thing or defense mechanism activation or like some kind of archetypal like discongruence or unconstellated archetype or something like that. Depends on what you're, are you from the object relations school or are you from the Jungian school? Are you from the Kleinian school? Like, depending on what is, there's some deep complex that if you address that complex, you will be cured. Now, I have seen this happen. So I do some scar work, which is kind of in the same ballpark, arguably. Like it's in the same ballpark is in the sense that it's not diet, right? So diet is like one ballpark and there's doing deep stuff in the mind. The problem is that from my experience as a clinician, this is like a your mileage may vary kind of thing. How long does this take to do? I don't know. Does it work for everybody? Seems like it doesn't. Does it work for some people? Yes. So it's not that there isn't evidence for it. It's that the duration of treatment is like, I don't know. The probability of treatment is, I don't know. Because I've had patients who will have been in psychoanalysis for like 5 years. And then they'll like come in and then we'll start doing like this kind of stuff and they get way better. So then it's like, I don't know how to understand that. I don't know, like, does this mean you had a bad psychoanalyst? Does this mean that psychoanalysis was not effective for your particular origin of panic disorder? Like, I don't know. And this is the problem with the psychoanalytic research is there's so much variability within patients and providers that it's like hard to say. But there's good evidence that this stuff like works, right? So it's not that it doesn't work. It's just, I don't know how long it takes and I don't know what the probability is. But this stuff is great, man. I love doing this work. This stuff is fun. Like it's like the most gratifying moments as a psychiatrist is with bucket number 4. Because you have, you talk to someone, they have some breakthrough. Like I had a patient once who had anxiety and panic problems. And then like we had this weird like past life kind of thing that we processed where she had this memory. I've told this story before. The reason I tell it over and over again is because she's given me permission to share it. But she, like, the origin of her anxiety is like she has these really, really vivid memories of being underneath the floor with booted feet on top. And she knows if she makes a sound, they're going to find her and then it's all over. That's her experience of this anxiety and panic. Did this ever happen to her? No. Is this a past life? Who the hell knows? I think not just as likely. I don't know probability or odds here, but I think there is a very reasonable psychological explanation that has nothing to do with past lives, which is like she saw a movie about the Holocaust when she was 4 and it was really scary and it sort of formed a psychological injury. I think that is like a very, very plausible, reasonable, even more reasonable explanation than past life kind of crap. The key thing, though, is that sometimes in therapy, you get through these breakthroughs where you find the origin of your panic and you release that emotional knot of energy and then you feel way better. Okay? This is how you treat panic. If y'all want more info on this kind of stuff, check out the anxiety guide.
Hey y'all, hope you enjoyed today's video. We talk about a bunch of topics like this on the channel, so be sure to subscribe for more. If you're already subscribed, GG, and we'll see you in chat.
I freaking love Dr. K. I've definitely gained so much knowledge and wisdom and mindfulness, I think is a good word. Listening to him over the years, he's super wise, dude. I don't know. I just try to I count I definitely try to like breathe. I have an inner voice that's always talking to me, and so that helps. But let's see what we got for tunes. Alexander Hamilton. What if that was the one that got it? I don't know. Where you go? There. Oh my goodness. Let's go with this one instead. It's loading. I'm so sorry. I was not prepared. It's still. All right, cheers.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. ¡Eh! ¡Bule, bule! Watch it now, watch it. Here it come, here it come. Watch it now, he get you. Come and learn to dance, bule bule, bule bule, bule bule, bule bule, bule bule. Watch it now, watch it, watch it, watch it. Come and learn to dance, bule bule, bule bule, bule bule, bule bule, bule bule. Watch it now, watch it, watch it, watch it. Never been a sinner, I never sinned. I got a friend in Jesus. So you know that when I die, it's gonna set me up, the spirit in the sky. Oh, set me up, the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and the neighbors to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. Go to the place that's the best.
Good morning, Man Bear. How are you, brother? Hope you were having a wonderful Friday morning. Alright, I showed this on Turf Wars last night, but somehow some of you might not have seen it. So, this shit's so funny. Here we go.
Sorry? Sign says don't feed the bird.
I fucked that up every time. Here we go.
Don't do that. Sorry? Sign says don't feed the birds. Don't do it.
They have those signs everywhere. I'm sure it's fine.
Please don't feed the birds. I'm begging you not to feed the birds. I'm begging you.
What's with the birds?
Please, please. I don't remember my name. I don't remember my hair color.
It's blonde.
I don't know.
It's blonde.
I don't know that, though.
What does this have to do with the birds?
It's only about the birds.
I'm just gonna give them a few crumbs.
No, not the crumbs. Please, not the crumbs.
You keep saying don't feed the birds, but you're not telling me why.
Make it crazy. They'll pick you up. They'll be gone.
What?
Do you want to see what it's like to fly?
What?
Do you want to see what it's like to fly? Fly away?
What?
Do you want to meet Zeus?
What?
I've seen the edge of the sky. I've met the lady with the wings. I've traveled to the nest, not by choice, but by crowbar. You don't want to.
I don't know what you're talking about, guy.
Don't feed the birds. You won't have to.
Don't feed the fucking birds. Alright, what is it? Oh my goodness, the cookie one. I love cookies. I'm not sure. I don't think so. But maybe. I don't remember eating break. Here we go.
Cookies for Cooper.
Yeah.
All right, boys, bring them out.
Hang on a second.
I'm so sorry this took so long. Delays. Everybody's accepting cookies now.
I didn't buy any cookies.
Some of these cookies are really stale.
I didn't order any cookies.
Oh, shit. Cooper.
Yes?
Tomlinson?
Yeah, but...
Okay, well, in December, you accepted cookies on Reddit. In January, you accepted them on Washington Post. And then 7 times this week on Hot and Blonde XXX.
Okay. Yeah,
And
I get
Reddit's
it.
got strawberry cookies. I don't know. Nobody likes strawberry.
Fucking hate strawberry.
Well, you were on Reddit a lot, so you better get ready for some strawberry.
Hang on. You're telling me that every time I accepted cookies, I was ordering cookies to my house?
Well, yeah, what'd you think the cookies were?
Honestly, I never knew what the cookies were for. I never knew.
So why would you just blindly accept?
So I could be on the website. I don't know.
My advice, don't eat the cookies from XXX. That is not frosting.
How many cookies are there?
5,632.
Fuck, I can't accept this.
Sir, you already did accept this.
No, this is too much.
This is a child's dream, cookies.
I'm not a child.
Well, I mean, you were when you started. Some of these are really early on.
What company is this?
Cookies.
Cookies?
Just cookies.
What is cookies?
You never heard of a cookie like round chocolate chips?
I know what a cookie is. What is the business?
The business is cookie, like big cookie. And they're powerful, okay?
I'm sorry. Have a good day, man.
No, wait, sir. If you don't accept these cookies, I'm gonna die. I don't need you to sign anything, sir. You already accepted them. I just need you to take them. Just take them.
And they're gonna kill you if I don't?
The cookies are gonna kill me.
The cookies are gonna kill you?
Yes, sir, the cookies.
What do you mean?
Sir, if you don't accept these cookies, then I have to eat every single one. That's like 5,000 cookies I have to digest in like 24 hours. Could I survive? Maybe, but I'm probably gonna die. Jimmy died, Jason died, and those clone cookies are not gonna be good. Jason died.
What's with all the J's? Why are they all J names?
Well, I made up the names, but people have died, and I don't wanna. All you gotta do is accept the cookies, because if you accept the cookies, you don't have to eat the cookies. If I have to eat the cookies, I have to eat the cookies, and I'm gonna die.
Why don't you just quit?
Because I accepted too many cookies, and I'm in debt to the cookies. I was like you once, I was a schmuck. I was expecting cookies quick and quack.
It's just a lot to take in.
So you want me to die? Because you can take the cum, you don't have to eat the cum cookies. You can get the cum cookies.
I wouldn't give them.
You can give them all.
I wouldn't eat them.
All right, thank you. This contract just says we're allowed to keep the cookies on your yard. Just sign it.
Said I didn't have to sign anything, but whatever.
Thank you. You just bought 5,000 Girl Scout cookies. Thank you for supporting your local scout.
Motherfucker.
Got him. Oh, that's interesting. I accept the cookies quick and quick. And get to the cookies. Yeah, I like those guys. That's a bad idea. They're fucking funny. Their videos are ridiculous. Just like the sunrise, another sunrise. This one is fairly live-ish. I mean, it's a few hours, but it's just cookies. Fucking big pieces of cookies. All right, we'll play some tunes and see where we're at with our morning. Cheers, everybody. All right, Chris, one of those bands is correct. If you had to put money on one or the other, who would you choose? Do you think it was Porn for Pyros, or do you think it was Jane's Addiction? I hope everybody's had a dope Friday morning. Probably go ahead and smoke one more and call it a morning show. No, she stretched. You gonna come outro with me, yo? Morgan man. It hurts though. It's right there. Come on. I hope everybody has had a wonderful Friday morning. Thank you guys so much for hanging out this morning. It's been a dope Friday morning. Great tunes. Jane's Addiction is correct. Yeah, I fucking love Jane's Addiction. Great, Vicki B. Make sure you are following This Day in History by Vicki Bowers. Much love, Vicki B. Thank you so much. Great morning speaker. Great tunes. Shit, the birds scared the shit up. We're off on Fridays in the Cove in the afternoons, but we will see everybody tonight. We got Friday Night Lights show. Let's make some football pick'ems. And no, she's definitely not good enough. And don't miss out on the basement brawl. It's the final brawl of the month, y'all. See if you can get some gold knucks. For those I won't see tonight, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Cove-TV morning show, 8 a.m. Eastern time every single day of the week. Come and hang out and listen to some dope tunes and This Day in History. Morning speaker, coffee sunrise, all the good shit. Please make sure that you are following everybody in the Cove-TV production team. Make sure you're following Sir Cops a lot. Don't miss Talking Tunes every Tuesday night. Make sure you're following Europe Entertainment. Don't miss out on the Shenanigans. Make sure you're following Michael Hugo Manbear. Don't miss out on the vibes he brings to the shows. Make sure you are following Matt Productions. Don't miss out on all the music that he's got coming out. Make sure that you are following the one and only Kelsey Daps, the average chick. Much love, Kelsey and Jinxie. And make sure you are following Cornbread. Don't miss out on all the dope vibes she brings to the shows. Catch her on the morning show again every morning. She's busy, but you know me. Thank you to everybody that helps support Cove-TV. Oh, you're good, man. No worries, Chris. Y'all make this possible. Cove-TV is literally brought to you by viewers like yourself. I would not be able to put all the time and effort into all the segments that I am able to without all the help of the Cove-TV subscribers. So people in scroll into me. And it really helps support the Cove. Hey, good morning, Scott. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful morning, Greta. Again, the Cove YouTube page is down for the next couple weeks. So we are streaming on my personal YouTube page. Oh, shit. I'll close that one. If you aren't subscribed, you can. There's not really shit going on over there. I'm just going to put the shows over there. But have a dope-ass rest of your day, everybody. Hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving yesterday. If you're Black Friday shopping, be safe. People are fucking crazy. And fuck you, Kraft Macaroni and Cheese. We were excited for that. Much love, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Cheers, cheers.
Jim, can you record the talk back? Record that, Jim. Bet.
Much love, everybody. Catch you guys later.
Greetings, mate.